taking machine classes to learn how to use 89. There's another Israeli-based company whose name actually escapes me, but they're also a very large player in this space. You know, we've been talking to some of their leaders about this, and I think there's at least an appetite for them to take the first couple of steps forward in this direction. They kind of are out of a culture that's rooted in the idea that people should be able to create whatever they want, that this is a liberating technology, and I think what we're trying to convince them is all rights and privileges have certain boundaries. Those boundaries stop when other people could be hurt, and so this is a situation where they really need to take action. And I think it's promising that they understand the peril of being seen as organizations, that allow people to make deadly killing machines that are untraceable and bring those firearms into places that they shouldn't be.
And how can people track you online? I'm looking at on Twitter at Igor Volsky. That's IGORVOLSKY. And Igor has some really great data and analysis on his Twitter page. So I'm going to hit follow on that now, and I hope you all do as well. Actually, I just got a caller question. Between us, we may not know the answer, but just in case. A 3D printer, can it be if you insert plans into it to print a gun, I'm guessing, can you modify that gun as well?
Well, the way the guns are usually printed are piece by piece, so you wouldn't do, a fully functioning gun all in one. So I would assume that if you model the pieces in a certain way and mix and match them in a certain way, you could probably modify the end product that you'll have.
That's the whole point, is that you can make this on your own, so you can do it. And actually, I do know that the existing plans that are under discussion do have in them you have to insert a metal piece here, therefore it can be traceable, which means that, the plans technically comply with federal law of it being able to go through a metal detector and people can see it, but it's like an insertion that literally you can take it in and you can pull it out. So it's just
It's a firing pin that you need to make the guns work. And as of now, they have to be metal, but again, this is going to evolve and change.
Yeah.
Probably put us into a place where it can be some grade of plastic.
Yeah, and taken out. All right, well, thank you for answering our random questions today, Igor. Really appreciate you joining us, and thank you for the work that you're doing as the new Executive Director of Guns Down America, and for being bold about gun control.
Happy to be with you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Folks, let's see, Dale in Atlanta, I believe we just were able to answer your question, but did you have any other comments or concerns about some 3D printing of guns?
Yeah, well, the whole thing is I said to your screener, this notion that you're going to be able to control what people create in their homes based on the availability of technology today is preposterous. You can go to Home Depot, and with a series of pieces and parts, you can create a mill machine. They're called hobby mill machines, and they actually manufacture through metal. 3D printers are called additive machines. So they're called additive milling machines. What they do is they add layers of plastic. There's all different sorts of grades of plastic. They add layers of plastics to create three-dimensional iterations of whatever you've designed using computer-aided drawing software. But there's another type of machine that has been around for quite some time. It's called a milling machine. It's a subtractive machine. And what those are milling machines are called CNC machines, computer numerical cutters. And they are used to create molds. And molds are used to create all sorts of plastic injection molded parts, aluminum parts and things of that nature, steel. Everything that is three-dimensional and is manufactured is made with either a lathe or a CNC machine. And in most cases, children in high school are taking machine classes to learn how to use lathes and mills and all of these different machinist field in the machine field, machines that could just as easily create the barrel of a gun or create the firing pin that this guy's talking about. I'm not just trying to discredit this Mr. Igor gentlemen, but when I'm watching the news, I'm watching all of these different news channels and hearing all of this about the 3D printer and how people are using the 3D printer to make guns. This has been going on for 10 years. And if you go on YouTube...
but I know, but that's the different... it's different because what this guy wanted to do is really not... His whole interest wasn't in it's already there. His whole interest was, I want to publicize. I want to make this a movement and make it a thing that people are actively doing, which is like, like you want to bring this to the masses. That's a little different.
Well, the thing is that this guy said that the 3D printers that you would need in order to create this are in upwards of $100,000. It's just not true. And so you could...
Well, which actually proves his point even more. Is that you can actually... It's actually even cheaper than that. So if it's even cheaper than that, that makes it even easier for people to do. Oh my God, you're not making me feel any better, Dale. Dale, I apologize for having to disconnect, but I am hitting the end of the hour, and I'm glad that we were able to get. Thank you for your input and insights. Very helpful. Folks, 866-997-4748, 866-997-4748. Naira filling in for Mark Thompson. You're listening to Sirius XM Progress, home of the resistance. Get woke, get ready. This is MIP.
She held it down, so she got a Mercedes. Your money records,